Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our live franchise mode series on NHL 24 with the San Francisco Starfleet, moving into year number 12, the 2034-35 season. If you're watching after you've already gone live, you can hop ahead to the 5-minute mark. That's when we get started. But if you're joining us live on this lovely Thursday evening, we'll start welcoming everybody in for what will be a Stanley Cup defense season coming off of the Stanley Cup in 2034. King Turby, all rise for the king. Welcome to the stream, my friend. First one in episode number 37 for year number 12 here in San Francisco. This is the second night of 4 consecutive evenings of live streams and the second night of 6 out of 7. So we're live yesterday on Wednesday, we're live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, off on Sunday, then live again Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday will be an afternoon stream, but aside from that, everything else usually in the evening. Mighty Joe, Jendy McKenzie, welcome to the stream for what will be an exciting time here in San Francisco. We are, the next Starfleet live stream, by the way, if you're curious, will be on the weekend. So it's only going to be one day off. Get excited for that. So fingers crossed. Tonight on Thursday, we'll have the 2034-35 season. Day after tomorrow on Saturday, 2035 playoffs. So it's only going to be a very short time without Starfleet. Data, did I read right that you had a sponsor before? No sponsor. I'm not sure where you read that, but no sponsor. I've never had a sponsor here on the channel. I'd be open to it, but I've never had a sponsor. I've gotten a lot of fake emails through the years, but never a legit sponsor that's reached out. I'd be open to it, though, if one were to come my way. If the right thing, that's something I believed in, were to reach out. My sponsor is King Turby. That's all the sponsorship I need. I'll just take care of all the things I gotta take care of here to get the stream started. Description, tags, etc. I call this episode The Core because everyone on this team, I believe just about everyone is signed on for at least the next 2 years. So this core should not be changing for the foreseeable future. We won a Stanley Cup. We made some changes. Now the core of this team that we have right here, right now, should be the team that we have all this season, probably all next season in a perfect world. Will changes still come? It's possible. But this is the core, and everyone signed on for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, except for Erickson, who's an expiring RFA. But aside from that, there you go. Scroll down. Let me see this. Hold on. House almost empty. Good to hear, King Turby. I'm glad that everything's been going smoothly. I say you had a Canucks episode sponsored. No, I haven't. No sponsorship. No sponsorship, but I'd be open to it. The Warp Core, exactly, Dice. You got it. The core. It's the double meaning between the Warp Core and the core of this team. It took me a while. That's why we're a little bit late to getting started. I was trying to think about a good thumbnail and a good title. W stream, let's go. Gamer, we're ready to go. There you go. Tweet is out. Perfect. Let's get some more dilithium then. That's exactly what we need. Dilithium mines. Let's get in there. Great. I believe I'm ready to go with about a minute and a half to spare. Very good. That will allow me to just pull up the comments from the last one. We were live last night with the Expos. Now we're live tonight with Starfleet. We'll be live tomorrow with... No, I don't believe... It could even have been an 86. It's possible. I don't think he did. So we're live tomorrow. You'll have the Canucks uploaded tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, Coyotes. And then the day after that, Starfleet again. So lots of NHL content coming your way. Canucks episode, new one coming out tomorrow afternoon. Probably about 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, comments from the last one. That's what I wanted to get here. Good. I know Cheating Heel had left one. I have about 30 seconds to do that. Profit problems, yes. My franchise mode Leafs broke NHL history with 5 consecutive cups. Now going for 6. Enjoy it, Mighty Joe. Enjoy it. There we go. All I have to do is dump Tavares. Hey, there you go. We'll start in just about 10 seconds. Perfect. Good timing. There you go. Doggy, hello, Data. I can stay for a bit having a date night. Man, look at you. Look at you, Doggy. Well, I hope you'll enjoy, and thanks for being able to. Thank you for saying hi, and I hope you'll be able to stay for as long as possible. But of course, weighing the real life things with more importance. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started. Year number 12 here in San Francisco. Episode number 37, moving into 2034-35 with our Starfleet squad. I call this episode The Core because if you look at this team, we have everybody signed on for at least the next 2 years pretty much. So hopefully this season and next season, we're committed to this core. Let's see what they can do. Lafreniere, 3 years on his deal. McIntyre, 2 years. Stenberg, 4 years. Valachevich, 7 years. Perfetti, 3. Lucic, 4. Nesterov, 3. Nazar, 4. Rask, 2. Etc., etc. Could we see changes in this lineup just because of performance? Absolutely. But on paper today, this is our squad moving forward. Valachevich, for example, is a big question mark, as he only scored 29 goals this season. But in the postseason, when we told him he needed to step up, he did exactly that. 15 goals and 27 points in 23 games on our way to the Stanley Cup. So Valachevich has come through, but can he do it in the regular season? That's what we want to see from him. That's what we want to see the most. So moving into year 12, our lineup looks like this to start things off. Remember, keep in mind, the restriction on this series, only one of each nationality per line maximum. So Lafreniere, McIntyre, Stenberg on the top line. Lucic, Skylar Lucic with the bottom 6 potential, 82 overall. His 99 shooting accuracies are going to see the top 6 for the first time in his career. 3 seasons in the NHL so far, coming off of a 33-goal season last year with 65 points in 76 games, a career-high pace. He's now going to get more ice time than the 14.54 he was seeing previously. He'll get full-time second-line minutes with Cole Perfetti and Michal Valachevich. On the third line, Artem Nesterov, possibly the future Skylar Lucic, listed as a second-line forward, a former 6th-round pick in 2027. He has 98s on the shooting accuracies. We have him playing on the third line here. After last season as a 4th-liner, he scored 24 points, playing 8.5 minutes per night. Now we have him on the third line, so I'm very excited to see what he can do with this opportunity. Frank Nazar, unfortunately, we had to bump him down from the second line because Lucic, as an American, has to be there on the second, and Nazar also American. So he'll be third-line center. He's a 70-plus point player, but he is making $4.35 million. He's being paid as a middle sixer. So we'll promote him if and when needed, but he's going to start the season as third line, and we'll go from there. Rickard Rask, last year, his rookie season, he played 77 games and scored 47 points. He looked good while averaging 14.03 of ice time, former first-round pick of the Blue Jackets. He'll play third-line minutes. Again, another guy who could see the top 6. If we were to make some sort of Lafreniere, Stenberg, or Valachevich trade, whatever it might be, Nesterov, Rask, they'll be the first guys to go up in a more permanent capacity. On the fourth line, Greg Lankow, who we got from the Canadiens, 8th overall pick in 2031. He's making his NHL debut. Centered by Vyacheslav Emlin, who's been a real trooper for us. He should be third-line center. Unfortunately relegated to some 4th-minute time. And NHL debut for Willie Ferguson, who was a second-round pick of ours in 2031. Nathan, welcome to the stream. What's up, everyone? How are you doing, GM Data? I'm doing well, thank you. Busy day, nice weather, played some tennis outside. It was a nice day. Thank you for asking. Willie Ferguson scored 54 points in the AHL last season, so he'll get the opportunity on the fourth line this year. 13th forward at the moment is Stanislav Nabokov. He'll be fighting for a spot in this lineup. Former first-round pick. He's a playmaker, and as we can see, he simulates like one absolutely. That being said, now we move on to the defense. On the blue line, we have the top pair. Still Cole Hudson. He's coming off, was it a career year this past season? No, the year before was a career year, but still 69 points, a plus 36 from Cole Hudson, who has 420 points in 582 games in his career so far here in Starfleet. Always 25, 26 minutes. He's a tank out there. His new partner, the biggest move of last episode, we moved out Moritz Seider in a big hockey deal, in a massive package that brought back Leo Fritzmeier, the second overall pick of the 2031 draft, also a fellow German, making $9.125 million, so making $1.125 million more than Moritz Seider. But when we look at his numbers, he had he's coming off of a 31-point season as a plus 45, and he eats big minutes while also throwing the body, blocking the puck, and being so much younger than Seider. I don't think he's that much of an upgrade offensively for the offensive output, but he's going to do what Seider was already doing for much longer. That's what's great about him. On the second pair, Ludwig Eriksson, who's an expiring RFA. We got to sign him, but he's going to want big money. He's listed as a top 2D. He's an 89 overall. Cheating heel, there's so many players that should be playing higher in the lineup. Tell me about it. The abundance of riches and depth on this team is crazy. Well said, well said. And that'll force decisions in other capacities as the years go on. Yeah. Ludwig Eriksson, he throws the body, he blocks, he should be playing more minutes as well. 18-28 this past year, so he should be playing more minutes. We've got to find more minutes for Ludwig Eriksson. We've got to at least to 20. He's alongside Jalen Ramirez, one of our longest-serving players. On the third pair, Kimmo Ylonen, who is just coming off of his rookie season. He'll get another chance to continue on the third pair. And he's alongside a new partner in Jonas Lieb, former 12th overall pick of the Canucks. We got him from Winnipeg. Yes, Jonas Lieb, not Weeb, Lieb, played big minutes on the Jets and did all those things we just said. He hits, he blocks. That's what we like to see from these guys. So Jonas Lieb playing with Kimmo Ylonen on the third pair. Our starting goaltender, as always, is Juha Mikkola. He continues to be our guy between the pipes. I love that consistency. That is now, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 seasons as our starter. He enters his 7th season as our starter. Signed on for 6 more years, including this one. And he's backed up by Lubomir Zherdev, who is on that 3x1 contract. He was our backup last 2 years. 27-8-1 is his record. Lieb, there's not a nationality problem, but I think he's Canadian. I believe Lieb is Canadian. Yeah, Lieb is Canadian alongside Ylonen, who is Finnish. Yes, there you go. So that's the team right now. Down in the AHL, not a ton going on. Sergei Malkin, Matthias Dvorak, Todd Cavanaugh is probably the biggest one that we're looking at. Aside from that, Mueller, a lot of guys with lowly potential just aren't growing that much. A tale as old as time in franchise mode, right? Tale as old as time. On defense, not a lot. Jaden Rita, maybe. I'll fix up the lines when the time comes. And speaking of defense, we need to sign a 7th defenseman. As we said in the end of last one, we're going to go ahead and sign the guy in free agency. Sorry, wrong screen there. Free agency. The defenseman was Bykov. Yeah, Bykov, will sign him on as 7th defenseman. 95 shot blocking, 91 stick checking. Samuel Bolduc light kind of guy. Maybe Lieb can even be that kind of guy as well. 1 year, 850, give him 900 just for fun. And we'll go from there. So we'll send that out. I believe Cheating Heel mentioned that in his comment, which we're about to pull up right here. And here we go. All right, so looking at the comments from the last one, Cheating Heel said, man, that trade with the Leafs is awesome. We get a player just as good while getting 12 years younger, and the salary difference isn't much. Great piece of business. I'm a bit concerned now that half of our defense is going to be brand new. Sorry. It's a lot of turnover, but hopefully they gel together. I might lock in Ludwig Eriksson right now. Actually, by the way, I think it's just 2 out of 6, not 3 out of 6 who are new. Fitzmeyer and Lieb. Yeah, because Ylonen was already here. Yeah, Bykov, he's just 7th defenseman. He's a 1-year Band-Aid, Mighty Joe. No need to worry about his long-term potential. So Cheating Heel says he might lock up Ludwig Eriksson to an extension right away. If he's ready to sign for 85%, you can get him for cheaper than Cole Hudson signed on for. If Eriksson jumps over 90 overall, he probably asks for much more, so it's risky. To lock our 3 D-men for $11 million or less each, all of them potentially being 90 overall within a year or two, that would be quite helpful with what D-men are asking for here in 2034. I'd also sign Bykov as backup defense. That's what we did right there. He looks solid defensively and could be our Bolduc light if defense ends up being a problem. Very good offseason once again. Let's run it back. Go Fleet. Wonderfully said. Thank you, Cheating Heel. So yeah, Ludwig Eriksson right now, he's been great for us. We definitely want to lock him up, but the contract demand is a little bit much. Could it get higher? Yes, but we need to keep into consideration that we have the luxury of the RFA status. We have 11.1 million to play with, and he wants 2 by 13. Anything that gets higher and higher, 8 by 19.725, it's ridiculous. I think it's going to come down a little bit, and even if it doesn't, we have him as an RFA. If he was a UFA, we might have to just swallow it. 2 years at whatever, 11 point whatever, max out our extension budget and go from there. But we have the luxury of him being an RFA. Yeah, Vasi says it right. Money is pretty tight. So if we don't have to, I'd prefer not to. If we had to, we'd make it work, but we don't have to right now. So we're going to leave Ludwig Eriksson. Even if he ends up asking for more, qualifying him and signing him like 3 weeks into July, we'll probably bring him down a little bit. I understand paying him 9, 10, maybe even 11 million. I would understand it. But I'd rather give it the chance to go down first, and worst case, he'll be an RFA, and we can use those years to our advantage. Aside from that, you scroll all the way down to leave. That's the first player who won't have a contract in 2035-36. Lots of term locked up, which is a comforting fact. McIntyre will need a contract after next season, but even then, most players still signed on. It'll be Rask and McIntyre next offseason. In the 2037 offseason, not even next offseason, 2 off seasons, right? Or 2036 offseason? Not yet, 2030. What am I saying? D always asking for crazy money. Nothing new. Yeah, so there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to begin the season. This is our squad. We do want to consider changes to... Actually, I should probably sim to the first game of the preseason. Let's get Bykov in here. Let's start simulating to the first game of the preseason. Are the scouts sent out properly? I think I did this off screen after last stream. I did this myself. Yeah, I advanced to day 2. Yeah, I did that myself. Perfect. So let's advance to game 1 of the preseason and see what happens by then on the 15th of September, facing the Kings. Bykov's on board. Very good. No, thank you, Ottawa. And we can get there. Okay, very good. So, editing the lineup now. Do teams give offer sheets to other teams' RFA in this game? Yes, they do. It's very rare, but they do. I've seen it before. So here's our lineup to begin at even strength. We'll get Nabokov in for a game or 2 as well, but I don't think we'll have room for him. He'll basically be fighting it out with Willie Ferguson, I suppose. Also, on the power play now, Cole Perfetti, Avery McIntyre can be the finisher on unit number 1. But I'd want Nesterov as a finisher on one of those units. But McIntyre is just too good. Yeah, his shooting accuracy is a little lower, but he's our 50-goal guy. 489 goals. He's close to 500 career goals before the age of 30. So Cole Hudson's at the top here, absolutely. Nesterov, I guess we could put him there. Valachevitz, do we put him here? Because who's on unit 2? Stenberg would be finisher. Sorry, would be center. 80 face-offs. Lucic is finisher here. Nazar, 85 face-offs would actually go here. Lafreniere, Rask, these guys need their ice time. This would probably be it. If we swap Stenberg with Valachevitz, okay, it goes -1 even. So Stenberg needs to stay, pretty much. If we swap, dare I say, swap Nesterov and Lafreniere. I'm not sure if it would change too much. Lafreniere's already playing first-line minutes, so I don't mind giving him second unit power play. Nesterov's the guy who's on the third line, so I'd prefer to get him first unit. Rickard Rask. Yeah, the chemistry is just not great over here. I might leave this, actually. I might leave this. So, distributor would be Hudson. Finisher McIntyre. Puck carrier Valachevitz. We'll give him first unit power play this year. Second line, distributor would be, let's go Lafreniere, I suppose. Finisher Lucic, puck carrier Nazar. Okay, let's try that out and see how it goes. 4-man power play McIntyre, we'll go here. Right, if we want Nesterov as a finisher, we need McIntyre as a finisher 1. Well, no, because we want Lucic as finisher 2 on power play 2. That's the thing as well. We have 3 finishers for 2 finisher roles. That is the problem. Valachevitz can stay here. We want to get him going, so... Make Rask... What was his passing, though? 91 passing? Yeah, okay. Okay, we can do that. Because his player type is a sniper, so I wasn't sure. Valachevitz can stay here. Power play unit 2. Nazar will go here. Nesterov here. Rask will go here, maybe? Stenberg comes out for... Lucic? -3. Woo. Not a good fit there. So, okay, Rask is going to come off. Lucic, Nesterov, Nazar. And at the point, we'll put... Maybe Fritzmeier can get some power play time. A little 4-man power play. He fits the power play, actually. Yeah, Fritzmeier should be here. Why not? Maybe he'll get power play unit 2 eventually. For now, I'll put him 4-man power play 2. Penalty kill. Ericsson's got to be first unit, absolutely. With Fritzmeier, that's fine. McIntyre and Ferguson, McIntyre Stenberg's a +1. Second unit, Nazar. I want Emelin to get more ice time. Emelin with Valachevitz. Third, Nazar with Ferguson, Lieb, and Ylonen. Okay, that works for me. Extra lines. Ferguson and Lang... Yeah, I forgot about Langkow. Ferguson we put, but Langkow we hadn't. So maybe Stenberg comes off. Okay. Let's give Langkow PK Unit 1, since we need to boost his ice time the most. Langkow, he's a playmaker, eh? Gives it a +1 still. 3-star defense. Okay, Greg. I'm giving you a chance here. 3-man... And they did the pound kill unit? Yeah. 3-man PK1, McIntyre, Eriksson, Fritzmeier. No, probably. Can we put Stenberg? Still -3, no matter what. So, 2. Who cares? Nazar comes off for Perfetti, maybe. Would Perfetti help at all? -1. Okay, so Perfetti can go there. And Stenberg can go there. Extra lines. McIntyre, Valchevitz, Hudson, Fritzmeier. Perfetti, not Nazar. Perfetti, Valchevitz, yep. Eriksson, Ramirez. And then, can Rask go center? No, it's gotta be... You gotta put Lucic here. Lucic with Nazar. And if there's any ice time problems, we'll move people around as the year goes on. McIntyre and... I go McIntyre and Perfetti, even. That playmaking sniper duo might be the key. Perfetti McIntyre in the first 3-on-3 line. Perfetti McIntyre. Second can be Nazar with Valachevitz. Third can be... We said Nazar goes there. Third can be Stenberg. Or no, I'll keep Rask for the ice time. We'll keep Rask out there. And he'll go... Should we put Lafreniere? Or should I put... Maybe Nesterov goes here. But no, it's probably... Nah, it's got to be Lucic. Nesterov's got to earn his way up first. Lucic has earned his way. Extra attackers. McIntyre, #1. I guess... But they're on the same... Yeah, different lines would be best. McIntyre, Perfetti. And the shootout. 96-96. Hey, hold on. First, let me get the big boys in here. Lucic and Nesterov. We shouldn't lose any shootouts this season. Come on, guys. 87-89. Yeah. What's Cole Hudson doing out here when you have 98 accuracy players? Nesterov. Okay, so now let's mix it up. 96-96. 99-99. Yeah, he goes here. Nesterov goes 2. McIntyre 3. Would that be it? 99, 98, 96, 96, 87, 89. Come on. Anyone better than 87, 89? Sorting by shooting. What's Rask? 91, 91. So Rask goes there. Alright, I think we're ready for the NHL. Huh? AHL will fix later on. So let's get it done here. For game 1 of the preseason, let's see what we got here at Enterprise Arena at home. Only 3 games in the preseason, so we got to make them count. Let's get a little sip of water here. Big 3-goal period after going down 1-0. McIntyre, Nesterov, and Eriksson. Third period win, 5-2. Fritzmeier and Hudson. Good, 5-2 victory. Very nice, good comeback. Stenberg, 3 assists and a +3. Who are the negatives in this one? Ferguson, Ylonen, Emelin, Lieb, and Langkow. And how did the ice time look? I know it's just 1 game. Fritzmeier played a lot. How about Eriksson? Eriksson, okay, I want to see him getting 20 minutes a night here. Eriksson's got to get those chances. Valchevitz only played 18:05. Perfetti 17, Lucic 17. Nesterov scored in 14:20 of ice time. Fleet dub, Yizer. Fritzmeier, first star for his preseason debut. Okay, so let's get Ferguson out and put Nabokov in. Hey, Evan. Go Starfleet, says Evan. Thank you very much. Every little wish counts. Thank you kindly. Nabokov's going to come in with Emelin and Langkow. I'll see how that line does. I know it's only one game, but you gotta make them count. And also switch, sorry, to Zherdev. Come on, there you go. Give Miklo the night off. Thank you, Mighty Joe. Don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already. Thank you kindly. And call it Bykov. Yeah, Bykov. Roster moves. Good reminder. Bykov, get him up there. I don't need to edit lines though, actually. I forgot, yeah. I don't need to edit lines. It's already fine. He's just 7th D. Okay, next game of the preseason here against Anaheim. First period, 3-2 Ducks. Woo. Second period, 4-3. And, whoa, big comeback. 7-5 the final. Lucic scoring twice in the third. Big win. 4-goal third period. We win 7-5. Lucic hat-trick. McIntyre 3 assists. Lieb with 2 goals. Whoa. Plus minuses here. Negative ones from Ramirez, Eriksson, and Nazar. Nabokov got an assist, though. Let's keep Nabokov in for one more game, then. Let's see what he can do. I'd like to take a little bit of time to figure out. We'll use the first start of the season to figure out who's going to be there on the 4th line. Okay, these trade blocks. No, thank you. Why is Lucic on the trade block? All right, here in San Jose for the next game of the preseason, we'll keep the lines as they were with Nabokov. First period, 3-1. Nice. Rask, Lucic, McIntyre. Second period, 6-1. McIntyre, Emelin, Stenberg. And we win 6-1. Big win. Sorry, not San Jose. I want to see Starfleet. 2 goals and an assist. 23 saves from Zherdev. Nice. Zherdev bounced back a little bit. Zeros from Ylonen and Lee, but everybody else at least a +1 in the lineup. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good. Fritzmeier, 2 assists. Fritzmeier. Looking good. All right, so through those 3 games, Avery McIntyre, the captain, 3 goals and 8 points in 3 games. Stenberg with 7. Lucic, Fritzmeier, Valchevitz all with 5 points. You got to score, though, Valchevitz. Come on now. Lafreniere, 4. Hudson, Perfetti, both point per game. Down the list we go. Anyone didn't get anything? Yeah, just Ferguson, 1 game, no points. Lankow had an assist. Ylonen as well. And Zherdev, okay. Not bad to start the preseason. Down in the AHL, first game's October 1st. Same day, huh? So, yeah, let's see the start of the season. October 1st, let's get there. We're cap compliant. Waivers are ready to go, no problem. And here we are to start the season. So, down in the AHL, we'll just fix up the lineup here and make sure that's ready too. Whoever has potential is getting their ice time, their proper ice time. So we want Dvorak is one of our bigger projects, 77 at 21. We want him to grow. And Kavanaugh. So Kavanaugh and Dvorak are the 2 big ones. Renz is 20 with low elite, so Renz as well. Brizgalov, Grabeshkov, Archukin, low elite. Let's get him up. Max Mueller's a year younger and medium top 6 instead of low top 6, so let's get them in there too. Franklin Williams, low top 9, bottom 6. Low elite Zaitsev, so he'll go up for Williams. He'll go there. He's a centerman, so he'll go here. Right wing, left wing. Okay, so his left wing can go there at least. All right, and on defense, Ferentz. We just signed him, didn't we? No, he's a prospect. Ferentz with Funk. Fistrick with Fedorov. 2 Russians on line 2, so can work. No, that's just in the AHL. There's no rules, unless are you saying the NHL? No, no Russians. Yeah, don't worry about it. In the AHL, the same restrictions aren't there. You'd be breaking our heads with the injuries and everything. Panakarovsky and Rita. All right, Ducks, take your seats and focus your attention to the front of the class. This is how you play hockey. Starfleet, big score inbound. Prediction, 10-1 win. Okay, all right, Mighty Joe, I see you. Oh, Mark just teasing me. Mark, you got me. Rita, medium top 4. Fistrick, low top 4 and 2 years older. So, yeah, it makes sense to have Rita here instead. Goalies, Brule and Zeeler. Vorobiev. Actually, Vorobiev should be in here, low top 6, instead of Glebov. Ducks win 4-0. There you go, Mark. That's what we need to see. Gives a +1 as well. Okay, nice. Nikolai Vorobiev. Make sure these guys are getting their ice time. Dvorak, make sure he's there. Kavanaugh, put him here. Kavanaugh, make sure he's the finisher. Good. All right, that's pretty much in the AHL. Let the rest of the team just be as is. No, Mark just does it. Mark does it so that we'll win. Slim does it just to be a hater. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of Year 12 as reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions. October 1st, kicking off 2034-35 at home at Enterprise Arena on the holodeck. Let's get this started. The core is set and we're ready to go. First period, and it's 2-1 Starfleet. Some debuts here tonight from Lieb, from Fitzmyer, Nestrov on the third line, and he starts it off the power play goal. Actually, it's Nadeau who opens the game with a power play goal, but then Nazar ties it on his third line in his third line role. And Nestrov on the power play puts us up 2-1 despite being outshot 15-9. Second period, 4-3 Starfleet. Lucic with one. Guncalves answers. Emelin gives one back, 6 minutes later, and then Toms with a minute 45 left in the period. Shots are 24-20 for the Ducks, and we're down 4-3. Power play Anaheim to start the period. We kill it off. Very nice. But then Nadeau with his second of the game ties it at 4, being outshot 30-20, and it's a tie game. But Avery McIntyre, the captain, puts the team on his back. We're up 5-4. Power play Anaheim again. Once more killed off. There you go. All the penalties always against us in the slow sim. We've come back in the shots now 33-30. Final 5 minutes of this one with a 1-goal lead. Nestrov with his second on the power play, and that'll put it to bed. Nazar adds an empty netter just for fun, and Starfleet wins 7-4. Shots end 36-33 for Anaheim. The team that we beat... Did we? No, last year we didn't beat them. I'm thinking in the Canucks series. Nestrov, 2 goals and 2 assists. How do you like that? McIntyre, goal and 2 assists, and Cole Hudson with 3 apples as Starfleet wins 7-4 to open up the season. Great. Let me also make sure that auto-rotate goalie is turned on. Not quite the prediction, but still a big win. We'll take it, Mighty Joe. No problems there. Auto-rotate goalie turned on. Very good. Very good. Let's get to the calendar now. We'll sim maybe, let's go to the next, let's do 5 games with Nabokov and then see if Ferguson gets in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go see game 5 here. Well, actually, we'll probably sim through game 5. Last year we beat the Kings in the Stanley Cup final. So we want to keep an eye on the Kings. The Kings, the Predators, the Flames, the Red Wings, all teams we want to keep an eye on. Stenberg, mild concussion, out till October 12th. So that will bring Ferguson in the lineup on his own. We can't promote Lucic because McIntyre's American, so we'll promote Valachevitz. He'll play first line with Lafreniere. On the second line, we can't promote Nazar, but we can promote Nestrov or Rask. Nestrov, 5 points in 2 games. Rask, nothing. So maybe Rask is the one who needs it more, actually. Even though Nestrov has deserved it more, maybe Rask needs it more. Let's get Rask up there. And Nestrov, Nazar, so Langkow could come on in here. Hobbsy, we're doing okay. We just started the season. We're 1-0 to start. Let's get Langkow up on the third line. And on the fourth line, Ferguson can come in here. Going on Olive Garden with the girlfriend. Doggy, look at you. I'll watch afterwards. Thank you kindly. Live long and prosper, my friend. Enjoy the garden. So Willie Ferguson comes in. He is... Yeah, that works for me. Look at this line. The fourth line, Estonian. I'm blanking. Austrian and Dane, right? From Norway? Langkow, Nazar, Nestrov, that'll be the lineup, okay? So he's only out for a few days anyway, so October 12th. 5-2 loss against the Kings. Stenberg's back. Okay, well, all that for what? Stenberg's... Oh, Latvian! Yeah, Latvia! Of course. Thank you, Gen Z. Hobbsy, fantasy still at work, but just wait out the clock. Very good. We'll get you through that clock together. 3 assists in those 2 games from Rickard Rask. That's good. Let's go back to how it was. Langkow got an assist. Ferguson, 2 games, nothing so far. Nabokov, 4 games, 2 points. Valachevitz, 1 goal. Eesh. Come on, you need to score, Valachevitz. Come on. And Stenberg back in the lineup. All right. What happened against the Sharks here? 5-0 win against the Kraken. Now the 5th game of the season against the Sharks. Let's go see the Kings, actually, for the 6th game. The team we beat for the Stanley Cup last year. 4-3 overtime loss. They beat us 5-2 to open up the season in LA. Now let's see them right here. First date was Tim Hortons. Look at you. My first date with the Sora outdoor skating rink. Yeska, long time no see. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you in. First period 3-1. Perfetti, McIntyre, and Valancievich. Second period 5-3. We get scored on twice on Valancievich, and now it's Valancievich answering the call. Thank you very much. Against the team we beat for the Stanley Cup last year. Let's make sure they still know it. 6-3. Nesterov adds the power play marker. Lore doesn't get enough love here. Let's go see the Penguins. All right, let's do it. All right, ends 6-3. Shots end 34-31, and we win 6-3 in a big one. 2 goals, 2 assists from Valancievich, who answers the call. Perfetti a goal and 2 assists. Hudson a goal and an assist. Very good, gentlemen. Very, very good. All right, we'll go see the Penguins. That's 6 games. That love-hate with Valancievich. Eh? He can be so inconsistent at times. I hear you, Evan. I hear you. Through 6 games, we'll go one more. We'll pause here just to check if anything's going to happen. 4-3 loss. Are we going to make any changes with Nabokov and Ferguson? Do we give Ferguson a shot in this lineup? I should think that we do. 14 points in 7 games from Cole Perfetti, on pace for 164 points. Nabokov. Nabokov has 4 points in 7 games. He's been good. Langkow, 1 assist. Playing more. He's getting the penalty kill ice time, which is good to see. Rask is getting his ice time. He's playing his 15-plus minutes. He's getting his ice time. Nazar, Nesterov. He's only scoring in the slow sim, I think. Valancievich answers the call. Very good. Lafreniere. 3 assists from Lafreniere, -2. Otto Stenberg, 3 points. Let's let them gel back together now that Stenberg's healthy. I don't know if I can take Stanislav Nabokov out of this lineup for Willie Ferguson right this very instant. If anybody, maybe it would be Langkow. On defense, how's the ice time looking? Fritzmeier, 6 points in 7 games. Let's go. Ericsson's playing 18:51 of ice time. Plus minuses look okay. Yeesh. Lafreniere needs the Desora bump. I know. Gotta get Desora in here. Maybe Valancievich goes up to the first line, but he's been enjoying life. And even we have to mix things around because of the Canadians, but he's been enjoying life on the second line. All right, just for the experiment, I'm giving Willie Ferguson 3 games to do something. Even just a positive plus-minus would be good. He's 2 games, nothing so far. We're going to go 3 games with Willie Ferguson. Okay. 1, 3-2 loss. Drouin de Laurier, no thank you. Game 2, 5-2 win. And game 3, 4-1 win. Willie Ferguson, can I at least see a positive plus-minus from you? Ferguson. 1 goal, even plus-minus. So he scored 1 goal in 3 games. That's not bad. Nabokov's doing well, though, so let's get Nabokov in now for another 3 games of his own. Nabokov, 1 goal, 3 assists in 7 games. So we'll get him to 10 games, and he's a +1. He has 4 points in 7 games. Willie Ferguson's first goal in the NHL, by the way. 3 games here. Game 1, 5-4 loss. Game 2, McIntyre has 12 goals in 12 games. 5-4 loss, 5-2 loss. And 1 more here against Buffalo. 11-3 win. Oh my goodness, what an answer. 11-3 win. Okay. Now how's Nabokov doing? He had 1 goal, 3 assists. Now he has 2 goals, 4. So he had 1 goal, 1 assist, and a +3 in those 3 games. I think it's got to be Nabokov for a little while longer. It's got to stay Nabokov for a little bit more. Lafreniere up to 11 points now in 13 games. McIntyre, goal per game at the moment. Oh my goodness. And Stenberg up to 15 points. Let's go, boys! This is what we've been looking for. Let's get back to the calendar. And we're going to see the Penguins in a few games. This is what we've been looking for. McIntyre on 50 and 50 watch. Yes. When's the last player to get 50 and 50? Is it just... I don't want to say any names. 6-0 win. Rita Sorny in the AHL. Actually, I could just put head coach replace. Who's the last player to get 50 and 50, though? I have an idea, but I don't want to sound silly. Oh, we have no defense. I forgot. Glebov's going to go in, then. Hang on a sec. 6-0 win, 5-1 win. Great. We're 9-5-1 facing the 6-6-3 Penguins. McIntyre with 14 goals in 15 games. Sorry, not contracts. Gotta look at free agency. Gotta sign a depth defenseman for the AHL. Is it Gretzky? Unless Lemieux did it. I think Matthews was close, but ultimately... No, Matthews did not get there. Is it Gretzky? I feel like there's someone... I was thinking Gretzky, but I was like, nah, it can't be. There must be someone in the last 25 years. Plus, even. No, Bossy did it. Bossy did it, right? Gretzky and Sliney were the only two? I don't think so. Sorry. Two-way defense. Actually, no. Sort by potential. I don't want someone who's going to take too much ice time, though. But if he's going to come in for injuries, might as well be a good guy. Actually, let's put on offensive defenseman. Alfredson. Kalle Alfredson. Gretzky had 50 and 39. Yeah, I don't doubt it. And now here we are against the Penguins at PPG Paints Arena. Why did I switch to the AHL? 19 points in 17 games from Dvorak. Very good. Facing the Penguins, who are 6-6-3. Here we go. First period, 3-2 Starfleet. Lafreniere opens it up, then Lucic scores twice. 2 from the Penguins to end off the period. Second period, 4-3 goal apiece. Nestrov getting one there. Lemieux did do it, but it was Brett Hall in 91-92. There you go. Wow, he was the last one to do it. 4-3 game. We're down, being outshot 30-22, but we're up by 1. Thanks to Nestrov. Make Lieb the one to put us up by 2 now. Power play Starfleet, and McIntyre gets one more. Avery doesn't want to miss out. Power play looking for more. That's killed off by the Penguins. 6-3 lead, and that'll be all she wrote. Shots end 36-35 for the Penguins, and we take it by a 3-goal margin. Goal and 2 assists from Lafreniere, who's woken back up. Nestrov, McIntyre. Just needed that Desora bump. That's all he needed. Mikkel, I don't know. 15 goals in 16 games from Avery McIntyre now. Sheesh. Let's go see. Did we face Boston? We beat Boston for the Cup back in, like, what, year 3 or 4 or something? But their official list is Rocket Richard, Bossy, Gretzky, Lemieux, Hall. God, yeah, I can trust Wikipedia for that. Let's just sim a couple of weeks and see what happens at this point. Let's get going. Yelonen's healthy. That's good. Where's that AHL defenseman? Is he going to sign on? Kalle Alfredson on board. Good. I should probably pause to get him in the lineup and not have the AHL player there. 4-2 win against the Bruins. Very nice. 4-1 loss against the Penguins after we just beat them. Pause for a second here. 4-3 and... Hey, I said pause, and by the time I pauses, the guy's healthy. In close to the net. Don't disrespect Gretzky. Sorry, even strength. Glebov, how'd you do? 6 games, -4. Yeah, he's not a defenseman. Boris. And now, actually, Rita's fully healthy, so Alfredson can just stay as 7th D. And what's his name? Can stay as 13th forward, Glebov. 5-4 shootout loss. Hey, we shouldn't be losing the shootout with that lineup that we have. The Bruins are 2-13-4. Let's go see ourselves lose in Boston. Hey, Gavin, welcome to the stream, buddy. Are you back from vacation? Are you taking a second a second of respite? Regardless of if it's over or not, how are you enjoying it? How did you enjoy it? First period, 1-0 Bruins, of course. Our old friend Ryan Rubrick, there he is. Second period, 2-0 Connor. Yeah, here, let's get shut out by a team with 2 wins on the season. 2 out of like 18 games. Yeah, let's get shut out. Power play Starfleet, here we go. Killed off. That's exactly why I went into the game. I wanted to see us lose in Boston to the worst team in the league. Love it. Yeah. Power play killed off. And we get shut out by the Bruins. No! Belichevitz broke it. There you go. Still lose, but we don't get shut out. Lucas Dostal almost shuts us out. Curry, McGillney, and Neely did it in their first 50 games, but not their team's first 50. So it's not officially 50-50. So, like, what? They were players who got traded mid-season? Is that what it is? Still in Northern Cali, enjoying the Redwoods. Got a minute, so I thought I'd stop in. Hey, thank you for doing so, Gavin. Glad to hear that you're still being able to enjoy that. Soak up the Rays for me, buddy. 3-1 loss against the Canucks. 5-2 win against the Red Wings. We should go see the Maple Leafs, actually. Let's go see them. Back-to-back 5-4 overtime losses. Sheesh, we're 13-18-4. Facing the 16-4-4 Toronto Maple Leafs. Fritzmeier versus Seider. A battle on the blue line here in Toronto. Let's do it. Big one with lots of bragging rights at stake. First period, of course, Moritz Seider. I was about to say, I should have said it. Watch Moritz Seider have a goal here. Moritz Seider opens up the scoring, but Avery McIntyre answers back. Second period, 2-2. Of course, it's 2 goals from Seider. Scores 8 goals all season. He'll have 2 against us. Nazar on the power play, then Sider with his second. We're being outshot 23-22, and we're tied at 2 thanks to 2 goals from Moritz Seider on the Maple Leafs, the only player on their team to be scoring right now. Ali missed time due to injury, I guess. There you go. Valchevas puts us up 3-2. Very good. So Neely and McGillney, their first 50 games, not their team's first 50. That's a scam. Revenge games are brutal. Yeah, but we're up by 1 here with 5 minutes to go. Is that enough? They've only had Moritz Seider so far. Final minute of this one, and Matthew Nyes will score with 25 seconds left. Will we have 3 consecutive overtime losses? Moritz Seider, OT hat-trick coming in. Final 50 seconds after the shootout, and the Leafs win. They have Matthews, Eichel, and Laine on the Leafs. What in the world is going on in Toronto? I see what you're saying. Thanks, Hobbsy, for that little history lesson. How many games have we played? Can we pause at game 25 or something? It's 26. Okay, let's pause here. McIntyre with 22 goals in 26 games. 35 points is fantastic. Perfetti 30 and 26. Valchevitz 28, good. Lucic 18 goals and 27 points, love it. Hudson 24, Stenberg 23 and 24. Lafreniere 23, Nazar 21 with his limited ice time. Nesterov is 20 and 26, incredible. Settling the Matthews versus Laine and Matthews versus Eichel debates at the same time, yeah. Rickard Rask has 13 points in 26 games. Fritz Meyer, 9 points and a +8. Nabokov, 7 points in 23 games on that fourth line. Ramirez, 7 and a +1. Emelin, 5. Lieb, 4 and a +10. Eriksson, 4 points, -1, but his ice time's at 19.5, which is good. Langkow, 3 points, -4. Ferguson has 1 goal in 5 games. Ylonen, 1 goal, +11. And Mikkola? Where's Zherdev? What? Auto goalie rotate is turned on. Where's Zherdev? What? I've never seen this happen when auto goalie rotate's turned on. 13, 8, and 5, 2 shutouts, 907 save percentage, 2.93 goals against, but Mikkola's got a rest. Where is Zherdev? We've had back-to-backs where Zherdev has not played. What? Mikkola says, my net no matter what. Yeah, auto-rotate goalies is turned on. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, he has good stats. He has, for this bad simulation, he's had a few bad games. Every time I say Luch, I feel the overwhelming urge to yell. Lee. That's a classic. I feel you, Mighty Joe. That's from some episode. That's from one of the best episodes. Oh, Lee. With the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, let's get Zherdev in. Did everyone catch the fine dining references in the most recent Canucks episode? Man, this poor guy, Zherdev, he's been good. He's had good numbers. Why isn't the coach giving Mikkola any rest? Let me guess. By the time I go to the game against Buffalo, it's gonna be the game puts it back to Mikkola. The 13, 7, and 2 Sabres. Let's see it. Come on. And there you go, of course. Jones, welcome to the stream. What's up, everybody? We are in year 12 of this expansion franchise, currently sitting with a record of 13, 8, and 5. Livestream idea, Data ranks his favorite SpongeBob moments. Oof. That would be an interesting stream. That would be a good one. I'd have to have them all like laid out in one place and like tier them. Is that what you're saying? Putting them in tiers? That would be good. Here we go. First period, 1-0, Nesterov opens it up. Second period, 1-0 it remains. Shots 23-20 here in the third. Power play Buffalo to start the period. It's Halashuk scoring on Zherdev here in his season debut. Made like 24 saves on 24 shots before allowing number 25. Power play Buffalo, and there's Alex Tuck scoring on the power play. Another power play just as that one expires. Killed off. We're down by 1 with 7 minutes to go. Devin Levi making 30 saves so far. We need one more in here. Let's go top 6. Thank you. Nesterov on that third line. Ties it up. We needed that one. Can we please pull it out in overtime? We got to get these wins. Come on now. 2 minutes left in overtime. Final minute. Off to the shootout. And McIntyre gets the winner. Big comeback victory. Down 2-1 to winning 3-2. We needed that. Let me know, Hobbsy. No problem. No rush. Was at Dave and Buster's last night with the fiance, and they had a Trek game with cards in it. No data, though. Oh, Jones. Wow. Trek game at Dave & Buster's. Oh, that's incredible. This Star Trek references anywhere and everywhere get me every time. That's great news. I'm glad that Trek's alive and well. Hope you were able to enjoy that game as well. Okay, let's get some simulation done. Let's get some simulation done here. Let's do it. In San Jose, 5-4 shootout win. 4-2 loss. I can see Data going to make a top 10, then it's pushed to 20, then 50, then a top 100 moments. I could see it happening. 5-4 loss, 3-0 loss. What's going on over here? We've only won. We have not won in regulation since November 20th. It is December 10th. Almost a month of not winning in regulation. We can only win in the slow sim here? 15, 11, and 5 is the record. Who stands out to me? What's going on over here? Valchevez hasn't scored in a little bit. Lucic good. Do we play January 20th? I'll check that for your birthday, right, Mighty Joe? Nesterov's good. Who's struggling, then? Everyone's doing okay. It's these one-goal losses. Eriksson a -5, Lanko a -5. Why? And you know what? I'm turning auto goalie rotate off then. And Zherev's going to get the next 5 starts on his own. Why is the game not rotating the goalies? Yes, sir. You got it now, Mighty Joe. Auto rotate goalie off. I'll do it myself. Come on. Okay, Lankow out, Ferguson in. Let's do that. On defense, Eriksson, you're killing me. -5's not horrible, but on a team like this, it stands out. And Zherev's gonna get a few starts. Yuha losing a lot of games, even with a good plus-minus across the team. I know. The AHL goalies rotate? Good point. Let's make sure the AHL... Good question, Gen Z. Gen Z, always asking the good questions. Have the goalies in the AHL been rotating? They have been, so it's not a glitch in the game. Doesn't make sense. Jacques Brulé looking good. Read free agency names in Quebec name accent. In MLB? You could do that anywhere. Doesn't have to be MLB. You could do that anywhere. Alright, Zherev's getting a few starts now. Let's see. On the road in Anaheim, 4-2 win. On the road in Columbus at Nationwide Arena, 3-1 loss. Tight one, though. If we're only scoring 1 goal, I can't blame them. McIntyre's goal scoring is also slowed down. 6-0 loss? Okay, the scoring is just not coming through. I'm hooked, Data. Mighty Joe's hooked on the French. The Quebec names with the French accent. I can do a few. I could read through the QMJHL. Okay, Laugh is slowed down. 5 goals from him, 5 goals from Stenberg. 2 playmakers up here is not working. So Valchevitz is going to swap with Stenberg. Let's do that. Valchevitz, McIntyre, Lafreniere, Stenberg, Perfetti, Lucic. Rask, Nazar, Nesterov. Can we do that? I suppose. Unless Nesterov... We could even swap Nesterov and Stenberg. Nesterov's scoring. You know what? We want scoring, and he's scoring. He's moving up. Let's do it. Eriksson now a -8. 4-7. -8, -5. +10, +8. Jonas Lieb, welcome to the second pair. Ramirez, I can't move down Eriksson, but I can move down Ramirez. So Eriksson and Lieb will play second pair now. And Zherdev got beat up a little bit. Let's go back to Mikola. I'll read sometime this episode, I'll read some more, Mighty Joe. Here against the Oilers, at home at Enterprise Arena. Let's go for a slow sim for game 35. 1-1, Walker and Nesterov. Nesterov's a machine on the power play. Second period, 4-2. Nesterov, Hudson, Nazar. Thank you. Slavkovsky there in Edmonton. And in the third period, we allow 1, but we win 4-3. Nikola allows 3 goals on 23 shots. We get 4 on 40. He allows 3 on 23. Nesterov scores twice. Thank you, Artem Nesterov. Up to 16 goals now. The goaltending, it's scaring me. It is scaring me. It is scaring me. AHL, how we doing? Dvorak has 32 points in 37 games. Let's give Zeeler a few starts in the AHL. Into next game. Detroit Red Wings hosting the Red Wings at home. 5-4 overtime loss, just barely. Bruins fire their head coach. Now here against the Ducks. Last game before Christmas, here against the 12-21-4 Ducks. They're 2-8-0 in their last 10. We squeak out a 5-4 victory. It can't be. How are we getting scored on this much? It cannot be. Zeeler, a couple decent performances. There you go. Zherdev, 890 save percentage. Okay, let's get Nikola back. How's the plus minus here? Still -8. Now -5. Okay, he's a +3 since Lieb joined him, so that's good. Sorry. Offense. Valchevas 13 and 24. Lucic, Stenberg. Okay, we'll keep going like that. We'll keep going like that. It's just a matter of time. This team is too good. It's just a matter of time. We'll pause. We're about to pause at the halfway mark anyway, so check out the special teams and all that. I'm asking Santa for data merch this Christmas. Are you, Mighty Joe? Santa might be coming soon enough with that merch. 38, 39, 40. Game 41 against the Blackhawks. So 4 more games. 5-0 win, finally. 5-3 loss. Great. And a 5-1 win. Okay. Last game before we pause here. Are we going to be on pace for 42 wins or 44 wins? The plus minuses are slipping, yeah, for the forwards. First period, 3-0. Thank you. McIntyre, Lafreniere, and Nesterov. Power play, even strength. Second period, 4-1. Ramirez and Forsberg. And 7-1 the final. Nazar, Nesterov, and Lucic. We got to slow some every game or what? Wow, look at those numbers. Plus minuses. Okay, some zeros, but no negatives at least. Lafreniere, goal and 2 assists. Perfetti, 3 assists. Nesterov, 2 goals. Nice way to end off the first half. So, through the first half of year 12, we are 22, 14, and 5. On pace to go 44, 28, and 10. Wouldn't be a horrible record. Avery McIntyre on pace for 62 goals and 100 points. But first, let's check out the team numbers. When we look at the entire NHL. In the Hollywood division. So, we currently sit 12th in the NHL. 3.8 goals for per game. 4th most goals, but 3.05 against. We're allowing the 4th, tied for the 3rd least. We're allowing the 3rd least amount of goals, while also scoring the 3rd most, the 4th most. And we're having losses like these. It's incredible. It is incredible. Such bad luck. 34.3% on the power play. Well, the penalty kill, 74.5. The second worst penalty kill in the NHL. There's our problem. There's our problem. The penalty kill. Oh my goodness. That's one of the worst I've ever seen us have. 74.5. Hang on a second. Yeah, PK's killing us. Okay, Willie Ferguson coming out. Let's go Eriksson and Lieb with his 91 shot blocking. Let's distribute the wealth, spread out the wealth here. Valachevitz is coming first unit. And he's not even that good at defense. Nazar's good. Nazar's coming first unit. And McIntyre's gonna go... I don't know. Could Nabokov go here? Not really. Hang on a second. Let's sort by defense. We're short by 1 bold Zook. There you go, cheating heel. You're not wrong. Nesterov, he has 4-star defense, really 81, 86. Maybe Nesterov gets the extra ice time like that. Nestrov's going to get some penalty kill time. There you go. Nesterov on PK1. PK2. Emelin and McIntyre. PK3. Ferguson has 2.5-star defense. How about, sorry, with Nabokov's? 3-star defense. Is Perfetti not on any of these units? Perfetti with Valachevitz? Let's try that, okay? Just to mix something up. Because that's crazy how bad it was looking. My goodness. But taking a lot of penalties, too. That's I bet... Hold on, let me look at the penalties taken. The penalty kill's bad, but is it also because we've taken so many penalties? Total power plays... Hold on, no. Times shorthanded. No, not even. We're in the middle, 106. So we have no excuse. Alright, now looking at the points here at the halfway mark. McIntyre on pace for 100 points. Valachevitz on pace for 32 goals and 92 points. Okay. Perfetti also on pace for 92. Lucic on pace for 48 goals. That would be crazy. Nestrov, what's wrong with me? Nestrov on pace for 40 goals and 70 points. Great. Lafreniere on pace for 70. Hudson on pace for 70. Nazar on pace for 64 with that ice time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 players. Even Stenberg, 9 players on pace for over 60 points. Yet here we are. Rask on pace for 42, -5 for Stenberg as well. Fritzmeier, 14 points and a +8. Nabokov, 10 and 38. Ramirez, 10. Emelin, 9. Eriksson, 8. Now -1. That's good. It's improved. Lieb, 6 points +16. Langkow, 3 points -5 in 31 games. While Ferguson, 2 points -1 in 15 games. So, do we go back to Greg Langkow? Or do we send them down through waivers? Neither are waiver eligible. Should we send one of them down to the AHL? Ylonen, 2 points and a +12. In the AHL, by the way, 40 points in 42 games from Max Mueller. 37 from Dvorak, 35 from Malkin, 33 from Kavanaugh. And goaltending, and Brûlé is doing well. Goaltending for us, by the way. Mikola, 18, 12, and 5 with 3 shutouts, while Zverev is 4, 2, and 0. If we send Langkow down, who's our 13th forward? Or do we give another chance first? Do we give him another chance first, maybe? The AHL, maybe we call up Malkin, he's 23. Maybe Malkin can be 13th forward? Or Grabeshkov or Brizgalov. One of the guys who could just for a quick injury pinch, not for long-term replacement. But I'm going to take out Ferguson and put back Nabokov, or Langkow, sorry, to give him another chance. And we'll go from there. 92 passing is a good playmaker. Maybe get a little power play time for fun? But the power play is at 34%. Do I want to touch that power play? I don't know. Rask only 3 power play points. You know what? For the duration of the experiment, let's put Langkow for a few games. Let's see if he just needs that chance. Let's go crazy. Penalty kill? No, I can't put a rookie on the penalty kill. We're going to get eaten alive out here. The Predators, we're playing the best team in the NHL, the 27-9-2 Nashville Predators. Hobbsy, welcome back. This will be a great test here against the best team in the NHL right now. Oh boy. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. First period, 1-1. Lucic opens it up on our former goaltender, Brindamore. Kartinen scoring on Mikola. Second period, 4-3. Big period. Nestrov and Celebrini, Duchesne. Then Stenberg, Lucic. So Lucic has 2 now. 4-3 Starfleet, and shots are tied at 23 through 40. Here in the third and final period, Tanev. We're looking Sheldon Tanev. If there's ever a player, a big name to trade for, it would probably be him. Crazy scorer. 4-4 game. But Lafreniere on the power play puts us back up. Our incredible power play efficiency continues. 5-4 Starfleet being outshot in the last 5 minutes here. Power play Nashville. Come on, there's the penalty kill we upgraded for. And we hang on for the 5-4 victory. Lafreniere with the winner. Big penalty kills, and we'll take it. Duchesne with the first start, but Nesterov a goal and 2 assists. Lucic scores twice. Could he hit 50? That would be something. And we'll take the 5-4 victory. Now on a little bit of a win streak, finally. 8 games for Avery to score 19 goals. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, unfortunately. Who do we want to go see? Let's just sim towards Vegas and see what happens. Hosting the Canadians, 4-3 overtime win. Max Mueller out for a little, actually just like a week. In San Jose, 6-4 win. In Tampa, 8-0 win. Finally, here's the team we've been waiting for. Let's get him back in here. Glebov. Boris Glebov. Mueller back in. NHL and back out. 4-3 win against the Caps. Let's keep it going. The calendar sim has been kind to us. Let's do another week here against Vegas. Hosting Vegas, 5-1 win. Hosting the Hurricanes, 7-0 win. 6-5 overtime win. There's win number 30. In Edmonton, 6-5 overtime loss. In Las Vegas, for a 6-1 loss. Okay, now we can pause. We're 30-15-6. Nice little stretch there. Nice little stretch. 65 points from Cole Perfetti now. How is Greg Lankow doing? Let's check it out. Big Greg. 1 goal, 4 assists, -7. On pace for 2 goals and 10 points. I know he's on the 4th line, but there's 4th liners who are better. Lankow's going to go down. Ferguson will come back in and we'll sign a 13th forward in free agency. I tried. Billy Ferguson goes there. And on the power play, Rask can reprise his role. How's Rask doing here? 12 goals, 17 assists. All right, Rickard. And we'll fix lines in the AHL, of course. Free agency. Let's look at just all forwards. A bunch of 78s out here. Who are 4th liners? Ozzy Weisblatt. Samuel Poulain might be a good one as a power forward. 3-star defense. Let's sort by defense. Sorting by defense. Some 4-star guys. Here we go. Vishnevsky, 77. Crowder, 74. Pruka. Vaclav Pruka! Our old, one of our players, I want to say prospect, because we actually played in our team, so it wasn't just a prospect. Yeah, let's bring back Vaclav Pruka. Great. Welcome back to the team, buddy. Just when we need to do the most. Now, lines down in the AHL. Let me just take a picture here, so I know, for the most part, what it is. When things get messed up here. Good. Now, let's best lines it with Lankow in here. So we're going to go Malkin, Kavanaugh, Lankow. Actually, Malkin will come off, and Dvorak will come up. 73, yeah, so Dvorak's going to go there. Second line, Artukin, Mueller, Renz. Malkin's been good. 20 low elite, 22 medium top 6, 20 low elite. We need them to be there. I'm sorry, Malkin. He'll play 3rd line at even strength. Brizgalov, Grabeshkov. Who's better on face-offs here? 73, 65. Okay. And 4th line, Zharkov. Will Zaitsev be in here? Oh, Zaitsev was playing 3rd line before, so now he's on the 4th line. That's too bad. So Zaitsev goes there. Glebov comes out for Zharkov. Franklin Williams. I'd probably take Franklin Williams out and put what's his name, actually. Vorobyev. Okay. We're going to have face-offs here. 62, 60, 62. Great. So Zharkov can play center, I guess. Defense, we had... Alfredson was a healthy scratch. Never even played yet. It's Rita who's supposed to be in here. Rita, there you go. And Ponikarovsky, actually, who's scratched on defense? Actually, yeah, Ponikarovsky should come out, actually, for Alfredson. Full time. There you go. Okay. Brule, Zeeler, blah, blah, blah. Power play, Lankow. Dvorak. Kavanaugh. 20 goals from him. Make sure he continues as the finisher. Malcolm distributes. What's the issue? It's different players. It's different players. Distributor Malkin. Finisher. Why is Kavanaugh the same? Because they were in the same position 2 seconds ago? If you try to exit, yeah. Duplicated roles. They're not duplicated! Great. Okay. So Lankow down in the AHL. We'll continue life like that. Had I turned auto goalie rotate back on? I had, right? No, it's okay. We'll turn it back on now. Let's give Mikola a couple games off, though, regardless. He's been working hard. A couple of 6-goal games as well. That's actually... We've allowed 6 goals in 3 consecutive games, I think. Yuha, come on now. Zheredev's gonna come in. Yes, the guy. He would have been 82 games for Mikola with auto goalie rotate turned on. -5 +5 +10. Eriksson now +5. Good. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's see how Zheredev does here against the Flyers, January 30th. First period 3-0. Thank you, Nazar, McIntyre, Ramirez. Love to see that. 3-1 and 3-2 the final. Good. Zheredev allows 2 goals on, what, 30-something shots? 36 saves. Good. That's what we want to see from you, Lubomir. Give him another start on February the 1st against San Jose. Lucic is healthy. Okay, good. He was never really out. Pruka's on board. Nice. Welcome back to the organization. Cole Perfetti, 50 assists. Couldn't get 50 goals in 50 games from McIntyre, but 50 assists in 52 games from Cole Perfetti. Yeah, Zheredev back in again. Lubomir Vishnevsky is who I always think about. I think Lubomir. The slow sim seems to be our friend, so let's do it again. 1-1, Nesterov. 2-2, Lafreniere. Third, we lose. A goal with 20 seconds left! We fumble it! Ah, man. A good performance from Zheredev, but still. With 20 seconds left, almost in overtime, we lose. AHL, we're 32, 19, and 4. Very good. Big choke. Big choke. You were possessed by Slim from it. No problem. As long as you've been alleviated from that possession. Slim's been really letting the tears flow in Discord recently. Here we go. The Lightning are 20, 22, and something. 1-0 Valachevitz. 3-0 Nesterov and Emelin. And we hang on for the 4-1 win. Good Lucic. But Geeky breaks the shutout for Zheredev with 3 seconds left. Back-to-back games of allowing a goal within the final, 30 seconds. Man, but 33 saves from Zheredev. Look at that. We're going to keep Zheredev in. 4-1 win. No problem. Zheredev's going to keep starting. He's going to keep starting. I'm going to keep going to lines. Maybe I'll turn auto goalie rotate back off again at this rate. Zheredev, keep it up, buddy. Geeky, come on. Facing the 35, 12, and 5 Nashville Predators. I'm not sure if they're still on top of the NHL, but we're getting closer to their record. First period, 2-1, Celebrini and Tanev, but Lucic scores for us. 4-2 with a 3-goal period from us. Ferguson getting one there. Nesterov and Perfetti as well. We're now up by 2. From down by 1 to up by 2 here in the third period. 4-2 Starfleet. Shots pretty even. Celebrini scores his second. 3-on-25 past Zheredev now. He's been looking very good. Power play San Francisco, and there's Rickard Rast to make it 5-3. Let's call it there. 7-4 the final. Tanev scores, but then Ramirez gets 2, including the empty netter. 7-4 Starfleet. Nesterov a goal and 2 assists. Ramirez scores twice. Big 7-4 victory. We'll probably give Zheredev a little rest now. He allows 4 goals. Let's give him a little bit of a rest. Let's go back to the calendar. I don't know, maybe the Rangers. We'll go. I don't know. Let's just sim. In Florida, 3-2 win. In Calgary, 4-3 win. Good. At home for the same team, 6-1 win, 5-4 overtime win. Good. That's 6 wins in a row now. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go see the LA Kings. We beat for the Stanley Cup, who are also one of the best teams in the league right now. We win 4-1 against the Rangers. They are 36-17-7. We're 38-16-6. Two of the best teams in the league. Fought it out for the Stanley Cup last year. Now we're fighting out for the President's Trophy. First period, 1-0 Kings, Kuparainen. Second period, 3-1. Rask ties it on the power play, but then Kuparainen with his second. And this different guy, is it Gale Nugent-Hopkins? 2-goal lead for the Kings, 3-1 LA after 40. Down by 2 here in the third. Shots are still in the Kings' favor, 29-24. We're getting it a little closer, but they keep pulling away, 33-24 now. Halfway through the third, no scoring on either side. We're down by 2 with 5 minutes to go. Make it down by 3, and that'll be all she wrote. Shots end 39-27, and we lose 4-1 against a very good LA Kings team. All right, we just beat the Flames twice in 2 weeks. We make it 3 times in 3 weeks. We'll face the Kings again next week. In Calgary to face the Flames, we lose 4-3. Hosting the Jets, 6-5 overtime loss. Now hosting the Kings. Last game before the trade deadline. Here we go. As the Kings want win number 40. First period, 2-1 Starfleet. Nestrov on the power play. And Stenberg even strength. Robertson gets the Kings on the board. Second period, 4-1 Lucic and Nazar. Up by 3, up by 4. 6-2 the final. Ylonen scores shorthanded. Rare goal from him. Shorthanded no less. And Cole Perfetti adds one more. Shots end 42-35, and we win 6-2. There we go. Goal and 2 assists from Nazar, Lucic, and Stenberg. So here at the trade deadline, we have a record of 39-18-7, identical to the Kings. 83 points in 64 games from Cole Perfetti. He has been incredible. 77 from McIntyre with 45 goals, 69 from Valacievich with 24, Nestrov 34 goals, 66 points, Lucic point per game with 38 goals. This is what we want to be seeing, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre only a +8 though, despite 77 points. That's crazy. Hudson 57, Nazar and Lafreniere both with 55 points. Nazar plays like 5 minutes less than Lafreniere. They're tied in points. Lafreniere, he's good, but he's not impressing me. Stenberg, 48 points and -8. Same for Stenberg. Rask, 32. Fritzmeier, 22 points and a +23. Ramirez, 20 points and a +5. Emelin, 17. Eriksson, 16 points, +4. Nabokov, 14 and 61. Nazar, first line. Then McIntyre would have to come off, though. I wish the team background color in the slow sim would change to another team color when the team against you has to... Yeah! Preaching to the choir, Gen Z. Well said. Then it's you don't know which team's which. Lieb, 7 points and a +13. Ferguson, 6 points in 28 games. Ylonen, 5 points and a +18. Goaltending. So, Mikkola, 31-15-7 with 5 shutouts, 909 save percentage, and 2.93 goals against. Now, Nazar's American. While Zherdev, in 11 appearances, is 8-3 with a 904 save percentage and 3.16 goals against. 83 points from Cole Perfetti in the entire NHL. Whoa! Lewis McDonough? Who's this? 104 points in just 64 games. What kind of pace is that? Hold on a second. 104. That's a 133-point pace, which is very, very rare for franchise mode. Duchesne, Byfield, Frost, Koltsov, Jack Quinn out here. Then there's Cole Perfetti. Leonard, Michkov, Celebrini. McDonough has number 69. There you go. Defense. Levshinov has 69 points as well. What? That's crazy. Passialonen. Cole Hudson tied for second in defensive scoring. Goalies, Fred Stepan. If we look at minimum 40 games played, sorting by save percentage, Mikkola's not that far down, actually. There's Sebastian Kosa. You know, Mikkola, we've been ragging on him a little bit, but compared to the rest of the league, 909 is not far off from 915. And at 2.93 goals against average, not that far off from 2.79. Good old Russell Brindamore. So that wouldn't work to... I don't think moving on from him would be the greatest thing. Sorry, I just have to mute for a second. So Pressburg is leading the rookie scoring with 51 points. Yeah, we'll check the penalty kill and power play numbers in a second. So Pressburg 51 and 68. Schultz, Gervais Chouinard. Yeah, we wanted to draft him just for his name. Alexandre Gervais Chouinard, 44 and 62. Yeah, okay. So there's just a little recap on the league so far. Just wanted to take a quick little peek at that. But our biggest concern, of course, power play and penalty kill. So we now sit 5th in the NHL, scoring 4.05 goals per game. So that's up to number 2. 3.03 goals against. It's gone up, but it's still 4th least, which is good. Power play still sitting above 30% at 33. Penalty kill, show me above 77 or 78%. It's been like what? Has it been 20 games? No, it's been less than 20 games, so it's going to take some time to improve. But it has to be higher than 74.5. 80%, let's go. That's big. That is big. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Okay, so all that being said, are there any moves that we might consider here at the deadline? First things first, check out the blocks around the NHL. I'm not sure if there's anything we want to do right now. Here's the trade value, by the way. Our growing prospects, unsigned prospects. A 4th liner to replace Ferguson, maybe? I could see that. We have a 1st, 2 seconds, 3 thirds, a 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and 2 sevenths in this upcoming draft. Let's see, where am I want to go? Skates matching the block, yes. Okay, let's see what's on the block out here. Ducks, not much. Kniazev, meh. Nah, in Arizona. Boston, McTavish, Bolduc, Hischier, Poitras, Machelli, Neighbors, Samoskevich. Michael Rasmussen, expiring deal, could be something. Negative 25 in Boston. This team is horrible, though. Buffalo, Calgary. No. Carolina, nobody. Chicago, Lucas Reichel. Colorado, no. Columbus, no. Dallas, no. Detroit, Brad Lambert. Now, I'm looking at expiring deals for guys who could be on the 4th line. Edmonton, not so much. Florida, Miguel Marquez, negative 14. LA, oof. Minnesota, Alan Paros. Canadians, no. Nashville, no. No, Lambert was not expiring. 3 years left, I think it said on Lambert. Where was it? Yeah, 3 years left. Predators, no. Devils, no. Some good prospects. Like, this guy's interesting. Boris Vasinov, we looked at him before. Is he just... Yeah, he's just wasting away? Wasting away as a healthy scratch in the NHL. Do we trade for Boris Vasinov just to give him life? A minor league swap, maybe? I can give you, like, let's say Malkin, 77-24, you know? I'll give you a couple of good AHLers. I'll give you Malkin and Brizgalov. Malkin, Brizgalov, come on now. Vasinov has to get some life in the AHL somewhere. Even just as an ROI, we'll buy him now and sell him later. Come on, that's crazy that the Devils are doing that. And Zaitsev even. This guy, 66-22. He's been on the 4th line in the AHL. Actually, he's looking good. He has 16 goals. Which is why it would make sense that the Devils would want to take him, though. 66-22, he'll never come back. ROI, return on investment. Malkin, Brizgalov, and Zaitsev. New Jersey, what do you say? Rejected. Can we go... Can I throw in one of our 2 sevenths? Washington 7th. Reject, you're quite far off. Then a 6th. We're very happy to accept this proposal. Malkin, Brizgalov, Zaitsev, and a 6th. So 3 AHLers for 1 AHLer. Any other AHL guy I could take back from you? Di Nicola? It's not on your block, though. That's the thing. Sure. Di Nicola. Rejected. Straight up, rejected. I don't know. Should I be making this? Should I be trying to make this work, or should I move on? How about on defense? On defense, 73-22, 72-22. Timofey Fedorov. We'd be depleting our minor league team, though. Just give a higher pick. We have 2/3. What if I give you a third? Toronto's third. They're a good team. Toronto's third. No, I'll give you all 3 of those pieces. I'll give you Toronto's third. And I'll take back a 5th next year. What do you say to that? Quite far off in value. A 6th next year. Quite far off in value. Okay, straight up. There we go. Thank you, New Jersey. Boris Vashinov buried by the Devils. We'll give him a chance at being a piece in the NHL someday. You never know. And Vashinov can be sent down, as he should have been all along. Ridiculous decision. AHL lines probably have to best lines it, unfortunately. So... yeah, well, best line... I'll have to sign a couple names. We'll sign a couple names, we'll come back to it. So Boris Vashinov hadn't even done well in the AHL, was getting buried by the NHL. Yeah, we got to give him the chance. We'll give him the chance since the Devils didn't. Sorry, quick little sidebar trade there. As we go back to skaters matching the block. There we go. And then there's Boqvist, Rangers, Tage Thompson. We got him in the Canucks series. Lundstrom, Zadina. We wouldn't have the money for Zadina, but Isaac Lundstrom could be tempting. Isaac Lundstrom might be at the top of my list here. Isaac Lundstrom, I think, would be at the top of my list. Back here. Hemming, Farabee, Sabrango, Pittsburgh, Thomas Harley, San Jose, Seattle, Constellanius. Lots of names in Seattle. Chikrin, Paraskak, Broberg. No. Tampa, Kemmel, Point who's injured, Bradley, Hendrix Lapierre, 83 overall. More trade value, though. It'll be harder to get him. The Devils are a losing team. Hendrix Lapierre could fit, though. 20 goals, -8, 3.5 star defense, 88 shot blocking, 93 stick checking. Hendrix Lapierre. He'd play wing, though. He would play wing for Willie Ferguson. Lapierre is interesting, but his trade value is higher than Lundstrom. Where was Lundstrom again? Philadelphia? No. It was Ottawa. No, it was Rangers. Yes. Trade value is a little bit higher. Rasmussen, too, but he has horrible numbers on a horrible team. I don't know about Rasmussen. And I don't know. We've already traded for Rasmussen before. I always like to keep things fresh, if possible. Same for Lapierre. We got him off waivers in the Canucks series. So maybe just keep things fresh. It would be Lundstrom. Akura, too, no. Washington, Winnipeg. No. Boldzuk on the block in Winnipeg. Only played 18 games this year. Being disrespected. I want to bring back in Boldzuk, I wish. So let's say we go Lundstrom, in theory. Isaac Lundstrom. In exchange for what? What do we have that interests you? Sorry, it's talking about trade value. Hendry, 54-18. No, you never know what those guys might become. Probably just a pick straight up, eh? Would a 4th get it done? 4th might get it done. A 4th for Lundstrom? Just a bit low for us. A 4th and one of our 7ths. Alright, we can do that. A 4th and a 7th for Isaac Lundstrom to have some more stability. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth! A 4th, he's saying Sweden, extra 7th. He can't believe we'd be so foolish, of course. Oh, man. Alright, so Isaac Lundstrom, welcome to the team. There's a little 4th line reinforcement for us. Forwards for the AHL. Who's this guy? Lowly potential. Coleman? Boop. Low elite, get him in. Anybody else? Who's two-way? Yeah, they're all two-way. Good. Mahler? Christian Mahler? Just throw him in. I don't have time to think about this. Get in there, Mahler. And that'll be our one move here at the deadline, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the question is, does Lundstrom go into the lineup right away? Or do we wait? Ferguson, 6 points in 28 games, -1. Do we put Lundstrom in the lineup right away? And why is he in the AHL? Pruka can stay in the AHL for now. Actually, no, Pruka should be called up. I don't want him playing on those lines. There we go. Vasanov, Langkow, Kavanaugh, that's good. Yeah, this lineup's okay for me. I think, right? That's how it was, I believe. Zharkov, no. Vorobyev, low top 6. And we gotta wait for those forwards to sign, I suppose. Okay. We'll wait for the forwards to sign. Brule, 60 appearances? Oof, crazy. Sorry. And Lundstrom I'll put Lundstrom in. I'll throw Lundstrom in for Ferguson and see what happens. Chemistry is okay. Ferentz went up 2 overall, did he? I didn't even look. Yeah, 75. Very good. 15 points and a plus 13 on the year so far. Do we send Ferguson down? 21 years old, we want him to play. We do. Just they would push one of these guys out of the top 6. That's a good point. Then that would allow Pruka to be 13th forward. Let's see how Lundstrom does. Let's give him just a quick, just give him 2-3 games just to see how he does. You're at the deadline. Rito went up 1 overall as well. Good. Those AHL guys sign on. No more moves to make here at the deadline. We'll sim through it as I take a sip of water. What other trades happened around the league? Let's see. Okay, so those are the trades that we made, yeah. Emil Hemming to the Avalanche. Nico Hischier and Michael Rasmussen also to the Avalanche. Boom Zien to the Blues. Dylan Gunther to Dallas. Liljegren to Philadelphia. Bordelot to Ottawa. Not too many trades this year. No, not too many trades. Okay, let's see how Lundstrom does in his Starfleet debut. Channel legend in our NHL 20 Ducks franchise mode. First period, nothing. Second period, McIntyre on the power play. Up 1-0 after 40. Third period here against the Islanders. Power play Starfleet. We love those, but it's killed off this time by the Islanders. Halfway through the third period. That's 2 now from the captain, and we'll call it there. 2 on the final. Again, Jaredev's shutout is broken. But McIntyre scores both goals, which gets us the victory. Lundstrom played 9 minutes and was a -1. Sheesh. You know what? Ferguson should go down, because even if we need to move him out... Paling's on waivers, too. We could have waited for Paling, maybe. You never know. 78 overall. -6, 40 penalty minutes in 66 games. No, we don't need him anymore, though. We have Lundstrom and Pruka, so I'll decline Paling on waivers. So yeah, I think we send down Willie Ferguson now. He had a good look to start his career, and there's more to come. But, I don't know. Again, keeping in consideration it's a 4th-line role, 6 points in 28 games would be a 17 or 18 point pace. Not horrible, but I'd rather him get ice time in the AHL. Okay, so he'll go through waivers. And down in the AHL, we can fix up the lines now. A lot of time spent on the AHL lines, apologies. Okay, Vasanov, Langkow, and Ferguson, I suppose. How's Kavanaugh been? Oh, Kavanaugh's been too good. But he fits the second line perfectly. So if Kavanaugh stays here, let's try to fit... Yeah, because then Archukin gives it a plus. Grabashkov will give it a plus, but Dvorak's got to stay up here. Dvorak's been really good. Vasanov, 1 game, 1 assist. Langkow, 14 points in 14 games since getting sent down. There you go, Greg. Play angry. Renz, Grabashkov, and... Maximilian's got to be higher in the lineup. Grabashkov goes down. Archukin was a 70, I thought. He might be a 71 now. Who the else he scratches? Gibov, Zharkov, no. Gibov, no. But Vorobyev, we want him. Yeah, we want Vorobyev to play. Not sure where he came from. Oh, we'll take out Franklin Williams to play him instead. Is he even in our system? Do we have him signed? No, he's not even signed. The game gave us him. But we could always sign him if he does well enough. So Vorobyev, Grabashkov, Kolmanen, whatever his name is. Renz, Mueller, Mahler. Unless Grabashkov should be up here. Yeah, I mean, I like that better. Then he goes here. And 73, 74, 70. Okay, let's do that. A couple +1s in the lineup, which is nice. Prokofsky out for Fistrick. Rita plays second pair with Fedorov. All is well in the world. Khalil Funk, the Italian. Here he is. Looking good. And Brule. Okay. Whew. More administration taken care of. Done. What does Eriksson want right now? Just curious. But did I not click on contracts? Oh my goodness. Even on the PS5. And then it brings you out the contracts as if you were on that screen. What does Eriksson want right now? Ludwig. 1/13. No, it's still crazy money. He wants 8 years at 21.65 million. Is this game not broken? Can EA not honestly look at this game and say, yeah, you know what? That's kind of broken. 8 years at 21.65. Come on now. What would Lieb want? 1 year at 4.4. At least he's an RFA as well. Hey, Mackenzie, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us here this evening. All right, let's get back to it now. So 2-1 win after the deadline. For win number 40. We'll keep Zherdev in. He's still there, correct? Come on, you can do it. No, so the auto goalie rotates back on. So let's put Zherdev in manually. And now we'll send this one at UBS Arena on Long Island. With 17 games left in the season. First period, 3-1 Islanders. Fantastic. Valachevic scoring the lone goal. 3 goals on 8 shots. Second period, 4-2 as Mikola's in now. Valachevic gets another one. He scored both goals. A 100 overall player, and I'll cough up 8/21. Yeah, maybe. Shots 23-16 in our favor, but we're down 4-2. 4 goals on 16 shots between our 2 goaltenders. 2-goal deficit here in the third period. Outshooting the Islanders. Thank you. Nesterov shorthanded. That's a big one right there. That's why I put him on the first penalty kill unit. And we kill off the penalty as well. So we kill off the penalty while scoring a shorthanded goal. Now down by 1 with 10 minutes to go. It's not done yet. Power play San Francisco. Killed off by the Islanders. And then put Coles in. Gets back. Hold on. Ramirez puts us back within 1. 5 minutes to go. It's once again a 1-goal game. Pull the goalie in the final minutes. And the Islanders hang on for the win. Shots end 35-29. Oh, we lose 5-1 because of that first period. All right. Zherdev's going to take a little bit of time off now. Let's get back to the calendar. Let's go see... Should we see the Blues for Desora's Blues? Let's go see Desora's Blues in St. Louis. Then we'll do a big chunk in March. We'll do most of the month of March. All right. First period, 2-1 Blues. Thomas, then McIntyre and Beniers. Second period, 3-1. Zherdev still in there. I forgot to change him back, of course. Down by 2 here in the third once again, just like last game. This time it's 3-on-30 instead of 3-on-8 against Zherdev. Lundstrom with his first as a Starfleet officer. 3-2 game. We're down by 1 as Isaac Lundstrom gets us back into it, but Paraskak re-extends the lead to 2. Valachevitz brings us back within 1. Will it be all for naught? 5 minutes to go. Thank you, Rickard Rask ties it at 4. We're still in here, being outshot 38-22, but we're tied at 4 in the final minute, and we're off to overtime. At least we'll get the extra point, and we're off to the shootout, where we take it. Avery McIntyre, big comeback. Outshot 43-26, but we win 5-4. Not sure if we deserved it, but we'll take it. 5-4 victory. Now I'll exit, turn auto goalie rotate back on, and then just make sure the power play in the AHL is done right. So I forgot to do that. Auto rotate goalie. It is on. Then why was Zherdev playing back to back? I don't know what to say anymore with this game. I do not know what to say. Mac and cheesy tire with the winner. Yizzer. 48 goals for Avery now. Okay, Nikola back in. AHL. Vasilov, 4 points in 3 games and a +5. That's good. But why 16 minutes per night? Hold on a second. Kavanaugh's going to go here. Ferguson's going to go second unit. Vasilov's going here. Dvorak, and I suppose that works. This unit goes there. Ferguson will put him here. He's going to come out for... Fedorov's an offensive defenseman. Let's put him here. -1, of course. Who else? Ferentz needs a defensive defenseman. Funk's a two-way D. We'll throw him in then. -1, of course. How about Rita? Rita, -2. Okay. Back to, what's his name? Funk, unless we put a forward in. Artukin keeps going up in overall. You know what? Let's give Artukin the ice time then. What a joke. -2, don't care. Kavanaugh can stay as the finisher. Distributor, Dvorak. Puck carrier, Linecow. Okay. Seriously, if NHL 25 is still as broken, which we all know it will be, I'm done with this game, says Cheating Heel. I'll start playing MLB and NFL instead. As much as NHL is the bread and butter of this channel, maybe we go down to just... If it was seriously continuing to be so broken and unplayable, I would do an MLB franchise, a Madden franchise. We'll just do one NHL. Instead of like 3 NHL and 1 MLB, we'll do 1 MLB, 1 NHL, 1 Madden, 1 college football. I don't know. I'd mix it up, whatever I had to do. I'm looking forward to 25 in terms of career sims, though. Now on the PlayStation 5, the start of the game is the best time to do career sims, because it's hard to do a career sim now because a year has already passed. If I start in 2023-24, that year has already happened in the real world. So when NHL 25 comes out, I'm planning on doing a lot of career simulations. And on the PS5, it'll be the first time that I get the game on opening day with the PS5, which will be big news for simulation speed. 8-5 win, 6-2 win, 5-3 win, 8-1 win, 4-2 win. Keep them coming. All right. 4-1 win, 7-2 loss. All right, then a 5-4 win. Wow, what a little stretch that was. 5-4 overtime win. Looking for win number 50 here against the LA Kings. We were on a 44 win pace, and now here we are about to hit 50. It's been a strong second half. First period, 3-0 Kings, of course. Second period, nothing. Oh my goodness, why did I go in, right? Why did I go in? Yakimchuk career sim? Very possible. And we get shut out 6-0. 6-0, I say. There is no excuse with Dvorak injured. There's no excuse for the game to be this bad, says Gen Z McKenzie. EA has plenty of money and resources to make their game good, and they don't. Couldn't have said it any better. 6. Let's get the win in the calendar sim then. We can only win in the calendar sim. Here comes an 8-0 win. 4-1. Great. 4-1 win. All right, into the last few games of the season now, ladies and gentlemen. In Dallas, 4-2 win. In Arizona, 5-1 win. It's only the calendar that gets us the wins. Only the calendar. My goodness. Look at Vasinov. Look at Vasinov. Love it. What's his nationality even? Is he Russian? Yes, he is. 5-1 win. Nesterov sprained ankle. Okay. Bad timing, but it's a short injury. Who comes up? Stenberg, 1353, or Rask, 1928? Let's get Rask up here. We'll put Rask up. Lundstrom, what has he done with us? Lundstrom, 3 points. -9? What in the world? Here comes Pruka. Pruka's coming in to end the season. Actually, no, he would have to stay because of the injury. Yeah, you're finished, Lundstrom. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Lundstrom can go back where Pruka is. Then Pruka will come in where the empty spot is. Pruka as a grinder. Can you put him third line? Or should we put him... maybe let's move up Nabokov. Nabokov can move up. Nabokov is Estonian, yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Lundstrom and Stenberg can't play together anyways. Let's do that. Power play on the first unit. Who can get a little ice time here? Who can we throw a bone to? A little ice time bone. Ice time bone to Vyacheslav Emelin. A real trooper. A real trooper. A little ice time bone to him. Same for this one. There you go. All right, last 2 games of the season. 7-2 loss. That was actually the same game. So now last game of the season, we're 52-22-7 facing the 45-29-7 Columbus Blue Jackets to end off the season at home and try and get win number 53. I won't say what the record that I got to look through the archives for how many wins where that put us in all of our seasons combined. Give me a sec. First period, 2-0 Starfleet. Valachevitz and Lucic on the power play. Second period, 3-3 game. Valachevitz makes it 3-0, but then Bourgeois, Brink, and Besser score 3 goals in 2.5 minutes. And we're tied at 3. Shots 25-22 in our favor, but it's a 3-3 game into the final 20 minutes of year number 12, the regular season that is. Power play goal from Alexis Lafrenière, merci beaucoup. McIntyre makes it 5-3, thank you. Nice goal from the captain. Is that going to be our last goal of the season with 10 minutes to go? Shots 32-27 with 7 minutes left now. 2-goal cushion thanks to 2 third-period goals. And that should be all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, Starfleet wins 6-3 as Lieb adds an empty netter. Shots end 35-28, and we end the season with a dub. 2 goals and an assist from Valachevitz, a goal and assist from McIntyre and Lafrenière. And the season ends officially 53-22-7. That is the second time we've gone 53-22-7. The last time we went 53-22-7 was in year number 7. That year, we lost in round 3. We got swept out by Winnipeg in round 3. 53 wins ties us with year number 7 as being the 4th most wins that we've gotten through 12 years. Blue Jackets goalie showing, yeah, good old Yaroslav Askarov. Yeah. There we go. So let's see. Actually, we'll advance it a couple more days. Just get every team to finish off. McIntyre finishes with 100 points. Let's go. Didn't hit 60 goals, but 58 goals and 100 points from the captain. Couple more games. We beat out the Kings for the Hollywood division. Good. Let's check out the standings now. So in the end, we were 12th at the halfway point or something, right? In the end, we finish in the entire NHL number 3. We'll take it. Right behind the Leafs and the Capitals. The Leafs we made that cider trade with. 53-22-7 puts us tied technically with the Capitals, but they finish above us. Triple digits, baby. 4.11 goals for per game, just right behind the Capitals for second in the league. 3.09 goals against per game. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fifth at 3.09 for goals against per game. Power play ends at 35.5%? Whoa! That could be the highest I've ever seen. Hold on, let me put... Definitely the highest of this entire franchise mode. That could be the highest power play percentage I've ever seen from a fully simulated season in franchise mode. Let me take a screenshot for the EA NHL subreddit. 35.5%, our highest power play ever, and the penalty kill ends at 81%, which is great news. And yeah, not our highest ever, not our lowest, but big improvement from 74.5. 35.5. Scoring on more than 1 in every 3 opportunities. Outstanding. Flabbergasting. Wow. We end, 7-3 in our last 10 games. Okay, so final numbers on the season. This is what we're all excited for. Here we go. Avery McIntyre with a 100-point season. Let's check that out. 58 goals. That is the second most goals he's ever scored, and the most since 70 and 75 back in 2030. So really good to see. Second highest number of goals and second highest number of points in a season. Big performance from the captain. Plus 19, shooting at 17.3%, playing 21.09 of ice time. Throws the body. Love it. Avery McIntyre, big season from him. 888 points on his career so far. He passed 500 goals on the season as well. The all-time leading goal scorer continues. Cole Perfetti, 98 points from the now 33-year-old. One of his best seasons as well. He continues to put up the big numbers. That is now 4 consecutive point-per-game plus seasons in Starfleet. Very proud of this man. A plus 34 to boot, while averaging low ice time, lower than usual, just below 18 minutes per night. Cole Perfetti, incredible. Mihail Valachevich scores 37 goals and 91 points, tying his second best goal-scoring season, but his best point finish of his career by far, beating out 77. We've been waiting for a season like this from Valachevich. 91 points from the 23-year-old, a plus 34 to boot. This is what we've been looking for from Valachevich. Skylar Lucic scores 51 goals. He passes 50. Skylar Lucic is a 50-goal scorer, ladies and gentlemen. Point per game plus, 85 points, and a plus 29. Shouted from the rooftops. Skylar Lucic is elite. The 82 overall with bottom 6 potential. Scores 51 goals and 85 points. I have no words for this. That's crazy. What a diamond in the rough, Skylar Lucic. I love you. Congratulations on a great season. Imagine him on first line minutes. Maybe we give him first line. But McIntyre wouldn't be able to play. That's the tough... Yeah, Mark, imagine first line minutes. Imagine. Artem Nesterov ends with 41 goals in 81 games. The experiment, I was heavy on this experiment. I said, trust me, and it worked out. Nesterov, very good news. The 6th round pick, 78 in 81, almost point per game in his first fully healthy season. Lafreniere, he really picked it up. 78 points from Lafreniere. That's his best year in Starfleet so far. 78 points, 62 assists. Well done. Cole Hudson, 73-point season. That's a career high. Career high, 10 goals and 63 assists from Cole Hudson. Career highs everywhere. Frank Nazar scores 68 while playing under 15 minutes per night. How is Lucci still bottom 6 potential? Who knows? Otto Stenberg ends with 66 points. We moved his ice time down a little bit, but 66 points is still fine by me for Otto Stenberg, who has scored 420 points in 648 games with Starfleet now in his career. Rickard Rask in his sophomore season, 49 points and a plus 14. I don't know, almost the same as his rookie season. And he actually played less. That's odd. Why is that? Maybe last year's playing first power play unit? I don't know. Fritz Meyer, let's go. The Swedes. Yes, Lucas. Yes, the Swedes. Let's go, Lucas. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Leo Fritzmeier in his first season in Starfleet, 35 points and a plus 34. That's exactly the type of performance that we were looking for when we acquired him. 132 hits, 126 blocks. I wonder how Sider did in Toronto. We'll check that later on. Isaac Lundstrom, he was a disgrace. He'll be scratched as soon as possible. Ended up at 3 points, -10 in 18 games. What a joke. Emelin, 25 points from him. We have 8 players with at least 20 power play points. I didn't notice that. That's crazy. I got to put this in the EA NHL subreddit. Emelin, 25 points in 82 games, -3. Ramirez, 25 points, +12. Eriksson, 22 points, -1. Okay. Nabokov, 17 points in his rookie season, -7. Lieb, 11 points and a +4. Yolonen, 6 and a +22. Pruka, 1 game, -1. Goaltending, Mikkola goes 41, 18, and 7 with 5 shutouts, a 908 save percentage, and 2.95 goals against average, while Lubomir Zherdev goes 12, 5, and 0 with an 898 and 3.38 goals against average. In the entire NHL, let's see it. It was Lewis McDonough with 60 goals and 130 points leading the NHL. That's great. Yeah, always careful in the subreddit. I'll probably get downvoted because it's 2035 and not 2034. I don't know. Eriksson really helping his case for 21 million. Tell me about it. So leading in goals, so Daniel Duchesne with 64 goals is going to win the Rocket. 90 assists from Neil Waite. Oh my goodness. Plus minus, best plus minus, Miroshnichenko with a +57. Your team has 2 pretty good overall game contribution. Has a pretty good overall game contribution. Not quite sure what you're saying there, Lucas, about the contribution. Penalty minutes, Jonathan Stevenson. Power play points. Do we lead in the power play points at least? Not even. Fights. Always want to see the fights, eh? Fights. 46 fights! More than a fight every other game. No worries, Lucas. Jonathan Stevenson, an 86 overall, who has to play big minutes. He fights 46 times with 69 fighting skill and 85 aggressiveness. He fights 46 times. What's the imaginary slider? What is the imaginary slider? I don't know. So there are players in the league. Let's look in Toronto now. The Toronto Maple Leafs. How did Moritz Seider do in his first season? Seider scored of what? 44? Of course, with us, the highest scoring team in the league year in and year out. Year in and year out. 20 points, 25, 25, 23, 22, 44 points in Toronto. No power play time even. And playing the same ice time. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. Michael Bishop actually played full-time as well. He scored 41 points. I'm glad he was able to spread his wings and fly a little bit. Playing 11 minutes per night, he scores 41 points as a third liner? Ridiculous. Esa Blumdahl, 26 points. We also traded him there. Ridiculous. Any other major trades we made, I should say? No one else coming to mind. So random. Goalies now. So Mikkola ends 3rd in wins. If we look at minimum, let's say 50 games played. Sorting by save percentage. Yan Mikkola, 908. He's not far off the league leader of 913 in Stuart Skinner. 2.95 goals against average. Not as great, but not, yeah. 2.85 leads the league. So Mikkola's numbers, all things considered, weren't that bad. Rookie skaters, 63 points from Jesper Prestberg. 63 points, -20. Gervais Chouinard. Jalen Wall, we traded away. At Jalen Wall, 32 points at -26. He got NHL time as a 76 overall. Good for him. Good for him. I'm happy. Boy, oh boy. All right. Is that about it? Let's get an update through 12 years now at the record book as well while we're here. As records continue to be expanded upon. Let's see. All-time leader in points, Avery McIntyre at 888. 10 seasons. Why McIntyre is below Lindholm, I don't know. All-time assists, Perfetti 572. All-time games played, McIntyre 813. Penalty minutes, Perfetti 448. Most shutouts all-time, Mikkola with 25. Most wins as well, 267. And most goals for McIntyre, 547. All just McIntyre and Perfetti pretty much. Single season records. No new ones this year. No. Not seeing anything. Very good. Rookie records, nothing new. And single game records, nothing new there either. Good. Rickard Rask had the record for most rookie assists, eh? Anything else you want to see, let me know. But that should be it for the recap of the season. How's the draft class looking? Are the scouts working out here? They're working. That's good. That is good. Any diamonds in the rough already? A gem here. A 17-year-old medium league gem will definitely get a guy like that. 5 years away, but still. Any low elites uncovered? Just one. I'll have to do a little bit of hands-on there myself. Okay, and contracts one last time. Erickson, you still want 7 by 20, 8 by 21? Erickson, 6 by 12.975. Makes a lot more sense now. Let me look at the 12.975. Hold on. 12.975, 85%, 11.05. Yeah, 11.05. 6 by 11.05. It would take up our entire expansion budget. Extension budget. Oh yeah, he wanted 8 by 21 point something. Now he would take 6 by 12.975, which would bring it down to 11.05. Do we offer this contract, or do we wait and play around with the RFA years and try to get him down closer to 10? 1 million saves might go a long way. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down here on YouTube or over in the Discord server. Link in the description. You get your thoughts in on this episode. No one else is really expiring, so it's not a big deal. Lieb, it would be, yeah, Erickson and Lieb. In a perfect world, we fit them both in. And Lieb wants 4.5. How much for 8 years? Erickson for 8 years wants 13.95. And at 85%, that would be 11.875. So an extra 800k for 2 more years. But I want Lieb as well. So I want to find a way to fit them both in. And even Ylonen needs a contract. And he wants real money, above 2 million. If we did that, someone would have to move out. If we want to keep all those guys. And the player who moves out... Maybe it's Otto Stenberg? Maybe Otto Stenberg moves out? I could see it. I could see it. We'll be able to trade forwards. Yeah, we will be. Lucas says not worth it. We'll keep an eye on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments that come. And I think that about does it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see how our opponent will be in round number 1. Oh, I don't look at the AHL. My apologies. But in the AHL, so we need ice time for Emlyn and Rask. Yeah, we do. We do. Sorry, AHL numbers. In the AHL, we finish atop the league. Is that true? No, we finished 8th in the league, but atop our division with 101 points. 47, 28, and 7 in the AHL. Mueller scores 72 points in 80 games. Dvorak with 70. Kavanaugh, 33 goals, 65 points. Lankow ends with 33 points in 29 games, so really happy to see that from him. And Ferguson scores 18 points in 15 games. Good. Vastinov, 12 goals, 17 points in 16 games. Music to my ears. Music to my ears. Not great from the backup goalie there. Okay. I think that's about it. So let's see our opponent will be in round 1, and then we'll go from there. Playing the Manitoba Moose down in the AHL. So in round 1, we finished high enough to face one of those top teams. So Nestrov fully healthy, thank goodness. So swap here, swap here, swap here, swap here, swap here. And here comes Nestrov. Thank goodness. And the power play will put him back there too. Little sprained ankle, there you go. Alright. Advancing, advancing. Are we going to face one of the wildcard teams? I'm not sure. And here we go, facing the Pittsburgh Penguins. Alright, so no wildcard teams. We're facing the Penguins in round 1. The 43, 32, and 7 Pittsburgh Penguins. A team that's gotten rest, no wildcard matchup. We're the 3 seed playing the 14 seed. Okay. So let's see Pittsburgh's lineup here in 2035. The playoffs, remember, the day after tomorrow, Saturday night at around that 7:30 range as per usual Eastern. We'll be live on Saturday for the 2035 postseason here in Starfleet. Pittsburgh, Kaleta, Goyette, Domont as the first line. Leonov, Ostland, and Kulich on the second. Fisker, Molgard. Laura guest appearance next episode. Maybe that'll be the time for him to appear. My brother. Hayton, Marcus Breland, who we had in this franchise mode. Yep. 40-point year. Trade for Michkov, says Johnny Pelican. Unfortunately, it's now the postseason, so we can't make any trades. But Michkov's been simulating very well in this franchise mode. And with his nationality, with our rules in this series, I could see it working. Just it would be, who do we trade out? And it's a lot of trade value. But if you want to see it, Johnny, keep asking for it. We do what the AGMs ask for. Tucker Metropolit, also a former Starfleet member. 28 points from him on the year. So Breland, Hayden, Fisker, Molgard on the third, Schaefer, Filatov, and Metropolit on the fourth. So 2 former Starfleet officers in Breland and Metropolit. On defense, Graham Yoshida with Brandon McNeil on the top pair. 89 and 82. Second pair, Bear Wisniewski with Evan Kidd. Maxime Desjardins and Thomas Harley on the third pair. Between the pipes, Akira Schmid, backed up by Levi Merilainen. Scratched, Ernesto Wheeler, Philip Kurashev, and Caleb Genoway. So 2 former Starfleet officers. Their top 6 is all between 82 and 86 overall. I don't know. Kaleta, 63-point season. Goyette, 71-point season. Stéphane Domont, 53-point season. Kulich, 51. Oh, did we? Yeah, that's true. Starfleet legend Thomas Harley. True. And Leonov, 62. So they're scoring here, despite the overall. Thomas Harley, way back when. It's been a long time. Yeah, we had him for our inaugural season. Then we traded him back to Dallas. Thomas Harley. Some tough plus-minuses in there. And Akira Schmid. Is he winning the Vezina this year? 906 save percentage, 3.17 goals against average. Is Ivan Stenberg in the game? In the game itself or in the game by 2035? Let's check by 2035. If Kiwi Haryu is in this roster, he simulates very well. I would go get him if he's out there. Kiwi Haryu is in this roster, but I believe he's making a ton of money if I remember correctly. He's on the Flyers. He's an 88 overall, and he's making 11.88 for a couple more seasons. But he does simulate pretty well. 40 points plus 36. Where he simulates even better in our Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. That's our uploaded series, not our live stream series. Episode coming out tomorrow. Subscribe not to miss it. He's in free agency as a 92 overall. Even better for Kiwi Haryu. We've had Kiwi Haryu before in previous franchise modes. Could it be that it was in... Was it in Seattle? Is Seattle or San Jose? But I think it was Seattle where we had Kiwi Haryu for a few years. Stenberg. Ivan Sten... No, doesn't. Only Otto Stenberg here. Only good old Otto Stenberg, who we have in our organization. I think that about does it, ladies and gentlemen. So, as always, number 1, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already to be made aware of when we go live. And yeah, it was San Jose, I believe. Hit that notification bell as well. I have him at the moment. He gets high 80s and 90s points per season. Really? That's crazy, Johnny. That's really crazy. I'd love to see that. So, subscribe and hit the bell to not miss out on any of our live streams. We're live 6 out of 7 evenings over this week. We were live last night, we're live tonight, we're live tomorrow with Arizona, we're live the day after tomorrow, back with Starfleet for the 2035 playoffs, off Sunday, then live Monday, live Tuesday. So this is night number 2 of 4 in a row, and night number 2 of 6 out of 7. So be sure to not miss out on any of those. Get your comments in as soon as possible for any thoughts you might have on the lineup or things you want to say for the series, ongoing series. And that about does it, though. Yes, I think I covered everything. Progress reports will be next episode. Yeah. So thanks for being here, everybody. Hope you enjoy your Thursday evening. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, for the continuing Arizona Coyotes series. That will be the 2025-26 season in its entirety. That'll be tomorrow evening. Tomorrow afternoon, so at 1 p.m. Eastern, the Canucks 2033 off-season will be uploaded. And at 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. Eastern, you'll have the Coyotes 2025-26 season. So there you go. A couple of franchise modes coming out for you tomorrow to keep you busy on a rainy Friday in Montreal. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Once again, as always, thank you for the love and your involvement in all of the ongoing series on the channel. We just passed 8,000 subscribers. We're over close to 700 members in the Discord server. Thank you, Data. Always nice when you drop NHL videos. Thank you, Lucas. Really nice to be able to hear from you tonight. Nathan, good night as well. Enjoy the rest of the week. Yes, absolument, mon ami. And that's it. So it's a great community. We'd love to have you join it if you haven't already. Come join us. It's a great time. We have fun in the Discord server talking hockey, your own franchise modes, not just our We barely talk about our franchise modes. It's your franchise modes. So we'd love to see you there. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Live long and prosper. And we'll be back in less than 48 hours for the 2035 postseason.